And we are live. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good people of this United States of America. This is Unapologetic Tea Time with your host, PG, that's me. Once again, good evening. Welcome to all of my loyal YouTube subscribers and my loyal listeners. Thank you for tuning in on this great Saturday evening. History, folks, has been made. I know that it has been a long journey, a long 4 years, and we have tremendous amount of work to do. Still, we're in the middle of a global pandemic. We are in the middle of a recession trying to turn into a depression. We have a lot going on in our country today. But the people have spoken through their vote, and their voices have been heard. It was very astounding to me when I looked at the numbers, and I did a bit of stats myself and matched my statistics up to a lot of the news agencies as well as some of the political analysts that are experts in this type of this field. And I was pretty spot on and close in a lot of my numbers and a lot of my statistics with the numbers and with the things that I had to work with. It just amazes me that how divided our country really is, even though we already knew that. But this race right here, ladies and gents, boys and girls, has really, really pulled the sheets off of, or the blankets off of what really is. People have really shown us who they really are. And I'm not going to say that that's unfortunate, because I would much rather know a racist face on than to have one laugh and smile in my face and call me the N-word behind my back. But now that we all know what we're dealing with as a nation, I think that racism being at the forefront of, or the culmination of all of this, we are better equipped now to move forward and to be able to grow and to handle things accordingly, for which they should have been being handled years back. But it's never too late to make a start, and it's never too late to keep working on something that is broken in order to be able to fix it. We have to start somewhere. We have to build back better, like President-elect Joe Biden has said all along during his campaign. I want to say right now, congratulations to President-elect Joe Biden, and congratulations to Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Hey, Aaron. Hope you're doing well. It is truly a great day for this nation, actually. We need healing, and we need to start to move forward. We need control over this pandemic that is has stricken so many people and has changed the lives of so many people, economically, health-wise, and all in between. This nation is on its knees. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are going to be our saviors. But I think they're going to be a dynamic duo and a heck of a team together that will try their very best with what they have to work with to do the right thing for the United States citizens of America. And I say of America, for the people, whether they voted for them or against them. Joe Biden has had 8 years prior to his presidency to find out, hey, Miss Monique, I'm doing quite well. I'm very happy. So I'm on here trying to get my groove on right now. But Joe Biden has had, like I said, 8 years to get himself together as a leader. He's had 40 years plus of politics under his belt. And if for one iota of a second, anyone thinks that he is not capable, well, I think you better go and do some more research. He won't be alone in this endeavor that he has taken on. Kamala Harris will be there, who's a dynamic woman, who's a very intelligent woman, and someone who knows what she's doing in her field of expertise. I'm going to say that everything that is to come in the future months and years as they roll by won't be easy. This pandemic is out of control. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have a hell of an amount of work to do, and in a short time to get it done in order to save lives of our American citizens and in order to save our economy and pull us up by the bootstraps. But I think with their help leading the nation and with we, the citizenry of this great nation, we can try to work across the aisles and work with our neighbors and with our co-workers and with our family and with our friends and in our own communities to get that job done. It's going to take all of us to save us. It's going to take every person in the United States to get this job done. And I'm saying that so that everyone knows. You know, you don't have to listen to me. This is my opinion, but I know for a fact it's going to take everybody's help, no matter how little it is. It's going to take all of us to get involved and to do what is necessary in order to get us back on the right track. Because unfortunately, the demagogue, the dotard in chief, the orange Cheeto man, and all in between has damn near destroyed our country. And the American people have spoken through their vote at the ballot boxes, and it was a hell of a tight race. But justice will prevail. God is God, and he is not asleep. He knows what's best. Trust and believe that. Again, I'm going to say congratulations to every one of the politicians on the Democratic ticket as well as the Republican ticket, because at the end of the day, you're still citizens and you're still Americans. Congratulations with your new achievement. But my main focus is to continue to move forward from this day forward and to try to do what it is I can do as a citizen to help myself as well as helping someone else along the way. We have to all work together, y'all. Believe it or not, we have to. It is important that we do, or our democracy will not last. It has been challenged, so much so, and it has been torn and tattered over these short 4 years until I myself wasn't sure that we could do this. I got weary. And everybody sometimes will get weary. But I felt compelled to make certain that I went out physically and voted and did what I had to do so that my voice could be heard as I continue to stand on the shoulders of my ancestors and all of the people who have come before me and who have laid down their lives and who took a whipping, who took beatings, who were cut up with fire hoses being turned on them and what have you. Just like John Lewis, who is no longer with us, and so many others. They stood up and stood out and showed up and showed out so that I might have the opportunity to have a better life. Because I don't know what it was like back then when they were going through that. I was a little kid. You know, I didn't have to experience dogs biting me and getting whipped and beat in the head with billy clubs and stuff just in order to have the right to vote. But here in 2020, seeing just how much my rights were on the brink of being taken away from me, I could not help but to try to combat my depression and my PTSD and everything else and general life and COVID-19 and everything under the sun that has come at me and that I have experienced in these last 8 months, 9 months, now 11 months into this year, and still try to help somebody else, try to get them to the poll to vote, try to help register people, try to tell people where to go and what to do, how to ask for a absentee ballot, everything. I tried and I did what I could do. And so many others did just that as well. And I am so grateful that we were able to pull this out. Yes, people are mad, and there's going to be winners and losers no matter what game you play, whether it's the game of life, whether it's the political game in the political arena, or whatever, even if it's just a regular, ordinary day at the ballpark of a baseball game or a football game or a soccer game. There's going to be winners and losers. But at the end of the game or at the end of the day, you know, you can step up to the mound, or you can step up, hold out your hand, shake that person's hand and keep it moving and go on about your business and go on about the order of business that we need to do. And that is for our country and for us to keep moving forward as a nation, because we live here in this country. We live here. I'm not talking about what's going on in Europe. I'm not talking about what's going on in Spain or in the Netherlands. I'm talking about what's going on in the US of A. We live here. You know, let Europe handle Europe and let us handle the USA. You know, so we have to put whatever is going on overseas. We can't become numb to it, but we have to take care of our own house first. And that's all I'm asking is to my loyal listeners and subscribers, and even to the newcomers that will come after and hear this vlog later on or whatever. I'm asking that you step up and step out on faith and help to build our country back better than what it was before this 4 years that this man tried to destroy. I know everybody doesn't agree with me, and that's fine and dandy too. But I want each and every one of my loyal listeners and my loyal subscribers to remain steadfast in what you do. Stay safe no matter what it is. stay safe. Make sure you are aware of where you are and what you're doing and who is around you at all times, because we are in some troubling times. And I don't know if it's not going to happen to be a little bit more violence coming out sooner or later when everything is truly said and done, and when the rubber meets the road for real, because see, now it's the newness of this, and hearing President, the 46th President of the United States, and President-elect Joe Biden, and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. You see, January is not here yet, even though that's a short period of time, but it's a long time still that has to come to pass. So I'm going to continue to pray for those people. I'm going to continue to pray for you as I ask each and every one of you to pray for me. Because again, we're going through troubling times. And there are some evil people walking amongst us. We have seen some of this right here on November the 3rd, how they spoke and let their voices be heard through their vote. You complain about 45, but yet you vote for him. You laugh in my face and you say, oh girl, yeah, he's terrible, but you go and you vote for him. He talked about you like a dog and you vote for him. He's done you like a dog, and you Hispanics and some of you Latinx and you Latinos and you Asian Americans and what have you. He's done all kinds of things to you, and he's set things in order, in precedence, in order to do you even more. But you vote for him anyway, knowing what kind of man he was or is. But that's okay. You have shown us who you really are. This country has shown each and every one of us who we really are. I know who I am, and I don't hide. I don't have any reason to hide behind. I am a Democrat, and I will always be a Democrat. Do I always agree with my preferred party of choice? Hell no. But I know one thing. I had a choice to make, and the choice was mine to make. And I think that I made the right choice. Not to say that you didn't make the right choice. Okay? But all I'm saying is when someone tells you something, does something else, lies to the American public, lies on TV, lies in the newspaper, lies in the media, drums up stuff, creates violence, creates divisiveness, that's a problem. No matter what side of the aisle you come from or what side of the aisle you choose to vote on, that's still a problem. That's dishonesty. That's poor judgment and unsavory character. Not worthy of president. Definitely not presidential material. But we, the people, have made a choice. And that choice was a great choice. You know, for the American worker, communities of color, you know, for the people who believe in science and in just common decency, we are going to have to work on this together, to rebuild together under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's leadership. You know, I am expecting that they will do their part. And when they start to falter, I'm going to do my part to hold their feet to the fire. I'm going to do my part as a citizen to hold my congressmen and my senators and my other constituents in my local community and local government and state government. I'm going to do my part to hold their feet to the fire as well, because we hire and we have the power to fire. And the people have fired Donald J. Trump. He's been fired, and before that, he has been impeached. Now, I don't know what he's going to do in his afterlife of the presidency, and I really don't give a damn. All I know is more than likely he will not concede, which is fine. There is no law against a person not willing to concede. It's just a nice gesture and a formidable gesture in the magnitude of the office that in which he holds. But I do not expect this man to concede, because look at what we're working with. Okay? We have to consider the source. That's fine too. You know, I'm hoping that the new presidency and the new vice president elect will be able to roll back some of the very harmful policies that this previous administration has enacted, and some of the terrible legislation that they have let pass. You know, I just can't wait to see, you know, the work that the House of Representatives will do. I can't wait to see and help try to get our two people elected here sent to Congress in January, because we have a runoff here in Georgia with John Ossoff and Reverend Raphael Warnock. I can't wait to vote early in that runoff election to try to get them to Washington, D.C., where we can hopefully take back control of the Senate. That would be another great day and another historical moment. But one thing at a time. We still have to get people to the polls. If you are in a community that has runoffs, whether it be local or national election, please, each one, contact one, tell somebody, help somebody get there, give them a bus token, give them a ride to the polls, something. Make phone calls and make sure people are going back to those polls to vote. If there's a runoff or whatever and you need to vote in it, please do so. It is still important. And at this stage in the ball game, we still have some work to do. We have some unfinished business that we must take care of before 2021. We have a short window, but the window of opportunity is still open. It has not closed. Hey, Tim, it is a glorious day in the USA. I'm doing well. I'm doing quite well. I am joyful, and I am filled with tears of joy. But knowing that, I still say to each and every one of you that is listening to me, we have work to do. We have some unfinished business that we must complete at the ballot box. If you have runoffs in your area, in your county, your town, your city, your parish, your state, we still have some work that needs to be done. We're trying now to take control of the Senate. Here in Georgia right now has flipped blue. And at the same time, history was made, because we have not had a blue state, or it flipped and turned blue from red, since the Clinton administration, since Bill Clinton. Also, again, Raphael Warnock, the pastor of Historical Ebenezer Baptist Church is on the ballot for the Senate. Also, John Ossoff is in a runoff as well. We need to get them both to Washington, D.C. We have work to do. We can build back better, but it's going to be everybody's job to help get the job done. Like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris said, let's get to work. I'm going to challenge each and every one of you that may be listening on this vlog tonight. Let's get to work, y'all. Let's get to work. Our lives depend on this. Our futures depend on this. Our children's future, our grandchildren's future. The air that we breathe depends on this. The fuel that we're using right now will depend on this. Climate change, everything. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. It is killing people. The numbers for the United States have gone through the roof. We have increased numbers so much so in 47 of the states until they have sounded the alarms in these states. Hospitals have began to run over all over again. Personal protection equipment, it is now hard to find again. It is very scarce. Please gather up supplies. Gather up things to put in your pantry. Stores now, beginning next Monday, this coming Monday, will start limiting the amount of toilet paper and the amount of paper towels that you can purchase at a time, which is 2 packs only. So please, if you have not stocked up, try to stock up. Try to buy what your money will let you buy. But then when you have a little extra, buy another pack. Put it back for safekeeping. Put it under your bed. I tell y'all this all the time. We must get a few extra things. We have a long winter. We have a long uphill battle we got to fight. January ain't here yet. Tomorrow ain't promised. We don't know what's going to happen. We know we're dealing with a very vindictive number 45 orange dotard in the House, in the White House. So we have to prepare ourselves in order to be able to beat him at his own game. He's very vindictive, and he's going to do some shit. I tell you, I don't know what, but he's going to set off some stuff. Some people's lives could be in danger. I mean, y'all, it's serious. So please protect yourself, protect your families, gather up what you can, make certain that you have at least some stuff to sustain yourselves. Because truly, truly, I see that in the very near future, they're probably going to have to shut this United States down. And it's going to be unfortunate, but we're not going to have a choice in order to save lives. It's unfortunate, but the numbers that I've been seeing here in the last 2 weeks, y'all, we going backwards instead of forwards with COVID-19, y'all. Plus, we got the flu season upon us, cold season, and pneumonia season. And then we got all of the other illnesses and sickness and accidents and everything else that happens any old time of the day or year anyway. We got a lot going on, y'all. We got people that's being evicted. People can't pay their rent. They can't pay their car note. People, it's bad, y'all. We've only gotten $1,200 measly ass dollars, y'all. $1,200. And we got countries that's teeny tiny, itty bitty countries, y'all. And they're giving their folks monthly stipends in order to help them through this pandemic. The United States has given us one $1,200 check, and some people still didn't get that. People's unemployment's running out. Some people can't make it on the little unemployment that they're getting. Kids' schools are closed. Some people talk about letting the kids go back to school in December and everything. I don't know how that's going to work, y'all. I don't. I really don't. And I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. And it takes a lot for me to be afraid. You know, concern is one thing, but afraid is something else. But I'm a little bit afraid of what's to come because it has gotten so bad with nothing being done about it until by the time, unfortunately, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris get in office. Hell, there ain't no telling where we're going to be in January. The shape that we'll be in January. It's a great day. I'm not going to lie. I put a smile on my face and I went outside and I had me a victory dance. Yes, I did. And yes, I shedded some tears, and I'll tell anybody, yes, because there were tears of joy because I know that we're going to keep moving forward instead of going backwards. There is going to come a time that we will be able to move this nation forward, finally. But we still have a long way to go in between time. And in the meantime, what are we going to do? Plus, we got the divisive rhetoric that we got to put up with for the next 2 months from this dotard, from this fool in chief. And then add in his vindictive bullshit that he's going to do. See, right now, this bitch twiddling his thumbs and figuring out what the fuck he about to do. But he about to try to upset something, tear some shit down, cause chaos, cause running through the streets, mass pandemonium. But I'm telling y'all, my loyal YouTube listeners and subscribers, be fucking ready, because I keep telling y'all, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You already ready. What's going on, Leroy? How are you today, sir? You know, but if you stay ready, y'all, you don't have to get ready. You already ready. So what I mean by that is being ready. Have some food, extra food, have a few gallons of extra water. Okay, I'm not saying stock it to the roof. I'm not saying stock it up so much until it goes to waste or it erodes or it starts blowing up because it's, so old that you done stockpile. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying have a little bit to where you can sustain you and your family for a few weeks, maybe a month at least, until you can get out of the house or whatever, because y'all, we got a long road ahead this winter. We got a long road before we even reach January. We got a long way to go, y'all. We got a long way to go. I'm happy. Okay? I'm truly happy. And I'm truly grateful that God heard our prayers, because he is a good God. He's an awesome God, and he's an on-time God. Because just when it looked like, it wasn't going to be, he said, I'm going to turn it around. Because there's a whole bunch of praying people, and he heard our prayers. But he moves in his own time, but he's always on time. But just know that we have to do our parts. Each one help one, each one save one. It is what it is. But y'all be careful and be safe out there. Wear your mask, because it has been proven that masks can save your life. It's getting tough everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. It's getting tough. I want to let you guys know that if you have not used the app called IBOTTA, IBOTTA, Walmart has partnered with the app IBOTTA, which is a rebate app or a savings app. When you're going to buy something anyway, sometimes you'll get cash back from it because you're buying the item anyway. And just because you're buying the item, they're sharing some of the little kickback that the manufacturer of the item would normally keep for themselves. They're giving it back to the consumer who purchases their products. Well, IBOTTA is giving back a Thanksgiving dinner. in conjunction with Walmart. Now, there's only 1.5 million dinners that's available. And I want to let you know right here and right now, I'm going to put my referral code on the description or in the description. Okay, I'm on StreamYard and y'all are probably looking on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my IBOTTA code in this chat that's scrolling up on the StreamYard, which y'all might or should be able to see. It is it's worth basically $21. It's not a whole turkey, but it is a breast of turkey. And they're on sale at Walmart for $9.98 or $10. And in some areas of the country, it's $10.49. They are giving you a breast of turkey, Butterball at that, not a no-name brand or the Walmart brand, great value. It's Butterball. They're giving you a can of cranberry sauce or the cranberries. They're giving you a bag of frozen green beans. They're giving you a canister of the Lipton French onions to put on top to make a green bean casserole. Cream of mushroom soup to put in your green bean casserole. A box of cornbread or chicken stuffing. Okay? I mean, 2-liter Coca-Cola or the cherry Coke or the vanilla Coke. Cool. And what else was it? It's 9 items. I think that should be 9 items. Anyway, I'm going to put my code right now. Give me about a minute and a half to IBOTTA. And it is called let me tell y'all what it's called. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, y'all. I ain't lying. I'm getting old. And it's been one hell of a roller coaster ride this past week, y'all. I ain't lying. But anyway, yeah, it's called Free Thanksgiving Dinner. And it's 100% cash back on the dinner for an entire family. Oh, I forgot. Lipton, Idahoan mashed potatoes. That was one of the things I forgot. So it's 9 items. And now I did go to 2 different Walmarts for the simple reason one of the Walmarts did not have the cranberry sauce, nor did they have the small canister of the French onions. Now, you don't have to get that if you don't want to, but it is 100% cash back on what you spend. And I got my money back in 15 minutes to my account. So with that being said, if you would like to do that, even if you don't use these items, you can at least bless another family or bless some of your friends or a family member with this. It could potentially make a nice little Thanksgiving for someone, or you can use it any old day of the week. It's all right with me. Okay, so get ready for my code. I'm going to put it in the comment section, and I will again put it when I go and put my thumbnail up for YouTube. I will have it posted in the description, but it's 100% free. Those 9 items that you purchase, I mean, come on, y'all. You can't beat it. And I want to share that with you. And if you know someone that can use it, reach off the code to them. It's called IBOTTA. And I'm putting that in there right now. Okay. Let me know, somebody, if y'all see that. The word IBOTTA app. If y'all see that. Okay. And my referral code is 2, the number 2, the little X, 97, and small W. Okay. Let me know if y'all see that 2X97W. That is my referral code. Some of you have already signed up for IBOTTA, which is fine. You don't need to sign up or re-sign up again. All you do is open up your app. If you've already used IBOTTA or already signed up for IBOTTA, open up that app and refresh the app, and you should see the Thanksgiving meal giveaway. Now, some people have stated, I was in my little group, IBOTTA group forum yesterday. They said that they didn't see theirs. And because they're doing 1.5 million giveaways, I guess a lot of people are finding out about it and it's hitting their system really hard. So some people says theirs took 24 hours to populate and show up on their app. So, don't kill, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a messenger. But surely the local folks that I told it about, which was 6 people here in Georgia, 2 of them showed up immediately, and the other 4 showed up yesterday, which was about 24 hours. So if you don't see it right now, do not give up. Refresh your app tomorrow or on Monday, and it should be there for you. And it's called the Thanksgiving Feast or the Thanksgiving giveaway. Now, I didn't have a problem with anything not going through. You open up the app, it tells you what to do. You click on the little item because it's going to bring up all those little items, and it's only at Walmart. Everybody should have a Walmart somewhere near you. And you go in there and you get those items. Make sure when you click on each item that you put in your buggy, there's also a little section if you scroll down from every item, and it'll say check item barcode. You click that little button and it'll bring up a barcode scanner on your phone. You can hold that up to the item's barcode and it will turn green if that item matches what it wants you to buy. That way you know for sure or for certain that you are getting the exact product that you want, that they're telling you to get, that you need in order to get your money back. My money was in my account within 15 minutes. No lie. Within 15 minutes. So, hey, I was grateful. God was good because I knew someone that really needed some help, and I was able to bless them with that. It didn't cost me anything. I got all my money back, and I went and took it to the man and his wife and his son. And this man had to have eye surgery. He's about to lose the sight in his eye, but they were able to save it. But he's out of work, and he can't work for the next 9 to 12 weeks, and that's unfortunate. He doesn't really have that great of insurance. The insurance is paying for the surgery, but he can't get. He's out on disability, and that's only, I think, 55% of his salary, maybe 50. I'm not even sure. From his job. So that's kind of tough. And he was like, Miss Pat, he was crying, him and his wife, and he was like, it's just, I just called to check on him, and I found out about this, and I said, hey, how are you guys, with food and stuff? He says, well, we get food stamps, he said, but everything is so high. He says, I won't get my food stamps now until the end of the month, which was, he said, 20 something, near the very end of the month. So that's going to be after Thanksgiving, y'all. And I said, look, I even added a few things. I added some sweet potatoes, and what else did I add? I think I added like 4 or 5 things. And they were so delighted. And his wife said that's what they're going to have for Thanksgiving, because they really were going to just eat regular stuff because they weren't going to have anything to go to get Thanksgiving dinner. And I felt good that I could bless somebody. So it is what it is, y'all. If you got $20 or $22 is what it costs at the Walmart, you're going to get your money back almost instantly. And if you want it, get on it. If not, you could always donate it to a church or food pantry, or there might be somebody that you know in your neighborhood, maybe somebody at your job, maybe some of your family members, or maybe you that's having a hard time. Hey, it is what it is. They take food stamps at Walmart and everything, and IBOTTA don't give a damn if you pay with a food stamp or a credit card or some cash. They don't care. They're giving the money 100% back. So it is what it is. But I'm glad to assist in any way I can. Y'all know me. If I know about it, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. I don't keep it to myself, because God said to love everybody. He didn't tell me I had to like them, but he said to love everybody. And I try to treat people like I want to be treated. All right, y'all. That's all I have about IBOTTA and what's going on with that little tidbit. I want to let you guys know that, yes, it's Saturday. I missed Wednesday. I was just so worn out and so tired. My eyes literally hurt. I had been up and down for almost 72 hours. It was just this adrenaline. It was then from the adrenaline rush to the looming of the election results, the dragging it out, the dragging it on, the media. It was just so much till I was like, shh, I don't even have anything to say this past Wednesday. But today I do. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. And we are starting fresh, Hopefully we are starting fresh. Y'all, I want y'all to take care of yourself. And hopefully I will talk to you all on next Wednesday. I'm trying to figure out how if I'm going to change my time or if I'm going to change my day of the week. I hate to do it, but I might. I don't know just yet. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you. I love every one of you. Someone on here needs to hear the words, I love you. I do. I love you. Do you, I'm going to do me. You take care of yourself, your family, and friends, and trust and believe it's going to come back to you 10 times fold. Be good. Love y'all. Bye now.